Hello, friends, and welcome. I am so excited you're here today because guess what? We are going to be detectives and solve a super duper ginormous mystery together. That is a really good question. I mean, think about it for a second. What is holding you in your chair right now? Go ahead, feel the chair underneath you. Wiggle around a little bit. See, you stay put. Why don't you just float up to the ceiling like a helium balloon? What's stopping you from drifting right out the window and up into that big starry black sky? Hmm, it's a big question, but you know what? I think we can find the answer together. Are you ready to look for some clues with me? Okay, clue number one. This is a big one. Our first clue to solving this whole mystery is that our home, our planet Earth, is always spinning. Yep, that's right. Just like a spinning top you might play with, that kind of goes whir, or maybe like a basketball spinning on a fingertip, our whole world is doing that. It's spinning around and around all day and all night long, even when we're tucked in our beds, fast asleep. Okay, to really understand what this spinning feels like, we're going to have to use our super-powered imaginations. Ready? Go ahead, close your eyes and pretend. Picture this. You're at the park, it's a beautiful sunny day, and you see it, a big, colorful merry-go-round. You run over, climb on, and grab onto those cool, shiny metal bars. A friend gives you a little push, and at first, it moves really slowly. You hear that little squeak, and you can see the whole park just gliding past you. But then it starts to spin, a little faster and faster, and then whoosh! All of a sudden, the trees and the swings and your friends watching all become a big blur of color. So what does that feel like? I mean, really feel it. Don't you feel that little push, that feeling that's trying to fling you off to the side? I bet you do. You have to hold on tight, don't you? Your hands have to squeeze those bars really hard because you can feel this invisible force trying to pull you away, trying to just toss you right off into the soft grass. Exactly. You have to hold on with all of your might. Well, get ready for this because this is the amazing part. Our Earth is spinning just like that merry-go-round, except it's about 1,000,000 times bigger. So just how fast is our giant Earth merry-go-round spinning? Well, hold on to your hats because it is spinning so fast. Are you ready for this number? 1,000 miles per hour. Wow, that number is so big, it's kind of hard to even imagine. Let's try. Think about the fastest race car you've ever seen, maybe on TV, just zooming by. Well, our Earth is spinning way faster than that. Now, what about a super fast jet airplane soaring through the clouds? The ones that leave the white trails behind them? Well, guess what? The Earth is spinning even faster than the fastest airplane. It's just unbelievably, mind-bogglingly fast. Isn't that just amazing? It sure is. So, that brings us right back to our big mystery, doesn't it? If we're on this super-duper fast merry-go-round, why aren't we all being flung off into space? I mean, we have to hold on tight on the little merry-go-round at the park, but we don't on our giant Earth. There must be something else, something super powerful holding us down. Well, you are exactly right, and the answer to that question is our next big clue. It's an invisible, almost magical force that's all around us all the time. You can't see it with your eyes, you can't touch it with your hands, but believe me, it is always there, keeping us safe and sound. This amazing, incredible force is called gravity. Can you say that? Gravity. And its only job is to pull everything and everyone together. It's kind of like the Earth is giving the biggest, warmest hug to everything that's on it. Seriously, it's pulling on you right now, keeping you in your seat. It's pulling on your whole house and all the trees outside your window, and it's even pulling on the moon way up in the sky. It pulls everything towards the very center of the Earth. But here's a really fun way to think about it. Imagine gravity is like invisible superglue. That's right. Imagine you had the stickiest, strongest glue in the whole wide world, but it was totally clear, you couldn't even see it. Now, Imagine that the entire planet Earth is covered in this super sticky, super strong, invisible glue. What would that glue do? Well, that glue is holding down all the houses so they don't just float away. It's holding down the tall, tall trees, keeping their roots deep in the ground. And get this, it's even holding all the water in the giant oceans so it doesn't splash out into space. Can you imagine? All the fish and the whales and the deep blue oceans, all held in place by this amazing invisible superglue. So, is it like it's sticking us to the floor? That is exactly right. Gravity's invisible superglue is holding you to your chair this very second, keeping you safe and sound. When you jump up as high as you can, what happens? It pulls you right back down. When you drop a ball, it pulls the ball straight to the floor. It really is the strongest glue in the whole universe. Okay, so we've got our sticky superglue holding us down. That makes sense. But wait a minute. Something is still bugging me. I'm still thinking about that fling-off feeling we had on the merry-go-round, you know? If the Earth is spinning so fast, shouldn't we still feel, I don't know, some kind of push? Yes, there is. You are absolutely right to ask that. That is such a smart question. Because while our gravity glue is pulling us in towards the center of the Earth, this spinning of the Earth actually creates another force. And this one is trying to push us out, away from the Earth. So for our mystery today, let's give it a fun name. Let's call it the shake-off force. To understand this shake-off force, let's use our imaginations again. Have you ever seen a dog get a bath? Just picture a big, fluffy dog, all soapy and sudsy and wet. You finally get him out of the tub, and he's dripping water all over the floor. And what's the very, very first thing he does? He goes wiggle, wiggle, and then he gives a giant shake, shake, shake. And what happens to all that water that was on his fur? Whoosh, splish, splash. It just flies everywhere, doesn't it? Little droplets of water go flying onto the walls and onto the floor, and yep, all over you. The dog is flinging all that water off just by shaking. Every single drop goes flying away from him. That's our shake-off force in action. The spinning of the Earth is trying to shake us off just like that dog shakes off the water. Now, scientists have a really big, fancy name for this. It's called centrifugal force, but I think shake-off force is way more fun, don't you? Okay, everyone, are you ready for the grand finale? Because you need to know that every single second of every single day, there is an epic wrestling match happening all over the world. That's right, it's a huge battle between two mighty, invisible forces. And in this corner, trying to fling everything off into space, it's the spinning, the twirling, the one and only shake-off force. Yeah, that's the force from the merry-go-round. It's the force from the wet dog, and it wants to throw us all off the planet. And in this corner, the undefeated champion of the world, using its incredible superglue power to hold everything down tight, it's the amazing, the powerful, the one, the only, superhero gravity. Yes, this is the hero of our story. This is the force that keeps us all safe and sound right here on the ground. So the whole big wrestling match is between the push and the pull. Look at this. The shake-off force. It pushes out. It tries to fling you away. But our hero, superhero gravity, it pulls in. It tries to hold you close, just like a big hug. So, here's the big question. In this epic match, who do you think wins? Gravity wins! Yes, gravity always wins. It is so much stronger than the shake-off force. It's not even a close match. Gravity is so powerful that we don't even feel that little push from the shake-off force at all. Superhero gravity has it pinned to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding! The winner! And just like that, we know the secret. We did it! We solved the mystery of why we don't fly off the Earth. All of our clues, the spinning world, the merry-go-round, the superglue, and the wet dog, they all came together to give us the final answer. So even though our planet Earth is spinning like a super fast merry-go-round, and that little shake-off force is trying its very best to fling you away, our hero, superhero gravity, is always, always there, easily winning the wrestling match. Its invisible super glue is just so much stronger, and it's what holds you and your family and your pets and all your toys and everything you love safely right here on the ground. It's our planet's very own silent, invisible protector. So from now on, remember that gravity is our planet's superhero. The next time you jump up in the air and you feel yourself come right back down to the ground, you can even whisper, "Thanks, gravity." Now, I have one last mission for my fellow detectives. What else around you do you think gravity's superglue is holding on to? I want you to look around your room right now. Is it holding down your bed? Yup. Your table? For sure. What about the rain falling from the sky? Gravity pulls that down too. Gravity is working everywhere. Thank you so much for solving this ginormous mystery with me today.